to have one of these cars back when I was like 13, 14, and I stupidly sold it. And ever since, I've wanted another one, and they're really hard to find. But yeah, I've managed to find one, slightly different model to what mine was, but same colour, and yeah, pretty well the same thing. So we're heading out to Clare Valley, which is in South Australia. It's about a 2.5 hour drive from where I live. So yeah, I'm heading into town now, picking up a car trailer, and then we're going to head out and yeah, go have a look at it. I've only seen a few photos, so it's a little bit of a gamble. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know everything about the car, so hopefully it's alright, and hopefully we get it. I'm really, really keen to get another one of these cars and restore it and have it on the channel and take it to car events and everything. It was the car that I actually learned to drive in. Yeah, learned how to drive manual and everything, so I'll be super keen to get another one and make it look pretty similar to how my old one was. Yeah, we'll go in, get the trailer, and then we'll hit the road. Alright, we have just picked up a 1980 Chrysler Lancer Coupe. I unfortunately wasn't able to do a lot of filming when I picked this thing up because it ended up being at someone else's workshop, and yeah, I just wasn't really sure if I could film there or not, so I didn't. So yeah, we basically just chucked it on the trailer, brought it straight home, and I haven't touched it since then. I rolled it off the trailer, took it outside because it runs and drives, drove it around a little bit, and then brought it back in. So I haven't pulled anything apart. I haven't really looked at it too much. I had one of these when I was younger, slightly different model. This one has square headlights and black bumpers, whereas the older ones were a circle headlight with chrome bumpers. But that's really the only difference. There are other differences, but not major ones. So I don't know, I might swap it over, or I might just leave it like it is. It doesn't really bother me too much. The biggest thing was getting another one, getting a two-door, and getting it in the orange, because that's what mine was. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with this car. I only paid $2,000 for it. It was up for $8,000 originally. But yeah, I just basically just negotiated with the guy over the course of 2 years. And he finally got sick of it not selling and whatever, and we agreed on a price. So yeah, it needs a fair bit of work. Like obviously it runs, drives, and it's 100% complete, but it does have rust and like interior and just little things like that. Just everything sort of needs to be fixed. So body-wise, the guards, the doors, the roof are really good and like little to no rust at all. The quarter panels aren't too bad. They're a bit bashed around and dents and stuff, and they're a little bit rusty under those molds, which my old one was as well. So I'm assuming that's a pretty common thing. And the bonnet and boot I'll just replace because there's no point trying to fix any of this. Like the time it would take, it'll be cheaper just to buy secondhand ones. And the boot's bad as well. So yeah, I'll replace those two panels and then I'll just be able to fix the rest, I think. Alright, I've done something, not sure if it's a good idea or not, but I got a little bit carried away. So I bought this orange one probably a week and a half ago now, and one popped up 20 minutes from my house for sale, and it came with a parts car. So I went to his house, had a look at the parts car because I was hoping I could buy my chrome bumpers and the rust repair panels that I needed. So anyway, long story short, I got his parts car off of him, which is good. It's a pretty rough body, but it has absolutely everything we need. Yeah, it's got all the chrome bumpers are down the bottom there. It's got spares on the spares. This show is too far gone, but it's got a lot of good stuff that I'm going to be able to use. The only downside to buying that one was, so he had a good one for sale and it came with that one. and he didn't want to separate anything. I tried my best to get him to sell that separately, and he wouldn't do it. So now we've got another one. We've got 3 of them. This one's pretty cool. It's got a 2 litre. It's had a bit of motor work done. It actually goes really well. He also has painted it. Hasn't done the best job, but it's presentable. So I'm going to drive this thing around while I fully restore that one. That car is still going to be the one that I keep forever. This one is going to be just something to drive, to take to little car things while the other one's getting built. So I'll do a set of wheels on it, maybe some walls, and I'll drive the pants off it. I'll enjoy it. But yeah, this car is always going to be the one that I keep. Typical scenario where like I waited 2 years. I was eyeing that one off for so long. It wasn't the perfect car, but nothing else popped up, so I bought it. And then a week later, 20 minutes from my house, these 2 pop up. So anyway, I had to buy them. So I went from having nothing to 3 of them. I'm going to be able to make one really good one out of the original one I bought and the parts car. I'll be able to just drive this little thing, have heaps of fun in it. Yeah, like you can see, there's like a bit of a blend on the bonnet. It just needs some paint work. So I'm thinking I'll probably tidy it up, do like a quick paint job on it, set of wheels, walls, lower it, do all the usual stuff. But I'm not going to go like as crazy with this one as I will with that. That thing's going to be like a proper resto, forever car. And then yeah, when that thing's on the road, I'll either do something cool with this or I'll just sell that. But this one's got the 2 litre motor in it with a 5-speed, and it goes really good. Like I was having a lot of fun driving that thing around. Yeah, I'll give you a better look at this car. All right, so this one here, interior wise, it's all standard. Bit dusty, it has been sitting in the shed for a while. Obviously did a paint job on it. Looks nice enough, but just like a few little blemishes, like the paint's got a bit of peel in it and there's just a few marks and stuff in it. So we're going to definitely be tidying a lot of that up. And yeah, obviously motor, it's got a 2 litre, it's got a set of extractors. He said the carburetor's had a bit of work done, new gaskets throughout, and it drives so good. Yeah, really, really fun car to drive. So I'm thinking, to wrap up this video, I really like the look of the silver wheels with the orange over the black. So I'm thinking I might paint these wheels silver, put a set of white wheels on it, and then just give it a quick clean up. And that'll probably be it. That'll be where I'll end the video. I really wanted just to show you guys, mainly that car at the start of the video, obviously. I didn't plan on buying these 2, but it's just how it went. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this car. I sort of just bought it because I got it for a good price. That one's the forever car. That one's going to be... That's just a much better base for a build. It's one owner. What you see is what you get. It hasn't been restored yet. This thing has been painted, so I don't know what's under it. So that car's getting fixed. This car's going to be a bit of fun for a while. So we'll just muck around with this while we're building that. And then, I don't know, we'll make it, I'm sure it will change. It's always going to change, but I just wanted to show you guys these cars because that car's going to be a big car on the channel in the future. So I just thought I might as well make the video, intro it, and then in the future when we're doing more videos, we've always got this one to come back to, see where they started, a bit of a backstory. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to get into doing this. Now obviously a rattle can and painting the wheels on the car is not how I usually do things. But for this car, it's more than enough. I just wanted something cheap, easy, and I just wasn't a fan of the black wheels. They just looked a bit cheap and tacky. So I think the silver gives it a really like crisp, clean look, especially with the little chrome center caps. And I think when we put a white one on there, it's gonna look even better. Alright, so this is our white walling machine. So basically, you just jack the car up, slide it underneath, and then lower the tyre onto the arm. And then when you turn it on, you can spin your wheel, you can spin it both ways, adjust the speed, whatever. So the first thing we'll do is you hit the tyre with this grinding wheel. And you just smooth out where you want to put the paint, because with all the lettering and grooves, it just looks really average if you don't. So we'll smooth that all out, and then we've got our white paint with the size roller that we want. We'll put this on. The edges always look like really average. But yeah, you put all your paint on until it's covered, and then once it's dry, you tidy your edges up with a razor blade. But yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know, I might just do walls maybe that big, and I'll sit them in nice and close to the rim. Yeah, I think that'll look good. Alright, so I've grinded down the sidewall just through here, so all nice and smooth. And I always just like wiping it all down with thinners just before I put any paint on. Just, I don't know, it gets the tyre nice and clean, gets rid of any rubber that's just sitting on top. And yeah, main thing is it makes your tyres look brand new if you clean them with a bit of paint thinner. It'll get them looking really, really good. These are looking nice. Now, I am by no means an expert at white walling. I literally bought a machine just to learn how to do it. Watch YouTube. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know. I just bought all this stuff just for jobs exactly like this, where you get it in and you just think it would look better with a set of walls. And if I've got everything here to do it, I can. So I'm definitely still fine tuning how to get the walls on. I've done a fair few sets now on my own cars and just like close mates' cars. Just sort of practicing, but yeah, I just do like one coat like that. Still looks pretty transparent, and the edges are a little bit uneven because obviously as you're going around the roller's moving. But I'll do a coat like that, then I'll let it dry. I'll do another coat, and I always do them a bit bigger than I want them, and just make sure they're all covered. And then once that's done, I crank the machine right up and I get it spinning really fast, and I get a razor blade. And as it's spinning, I just trim up the edges and sort of get them down to the size that I want. And then you end up with like a really perfect edge the whole way around. All right, that is the first wall done. Got all the edges trimmed up. It's all covered. And it's looking sick. Looks so much better with a white wall, I reckon, opposed to not having one. Especially just with the silver wheels, makes it look really like clean, crisp, and sort of gives it that real sort of classical look. So yeah, I'll go ahead, do the other three. Yeah, it's looking good, looking a lot better than it was this morning, so I'm happy with that. Alright, that is a wrap for this video. I'm pretty happy with what we did. Just tidied a few things up. Obviously didn't plan on buying this car, but just the way that it goes sometimes. Ended up with 3 of them. And yeah, that's going to mean a lot more content in the future, doing bits and pieces on this one and obviously building that car. I've got a video coming out in about a week's time, back on the clubby, got all the rust work done, made some really good progress with that car. So I'll see you there.